How's everybody doing today? Just thought I'd come on here and do some reviews. See if anybody's done any investigating. Anybody want to prove me a dipshit? Hey, is the WEF on your door? Is that WHO treaty? How's that going? What's the implications there if that gets signed, huh? Huh? Go get your supplies, Red Dog. Go get your supplies. Send the wife out for supplies. Don't stop the fucking problem before it comes just by saying no. But hey, you guys want me to think that you're real men. You guys are not real. Like, I often wonder, are you guys just part of a fucking simulation? Like, you're just programmed to be stupid, and no matter what I say, you're just never gonna get it because, well, I don't know. Like, what am I fighting for here? You know what I mean? Hey, I just want to fucking tell you guys a story about how the average guy's getting fucked over. Like, hey, do you want to hear the story? Hey, I think God came to me. I think he's telling me to try and help wake people up. Hey, I gotta say that I'm chosen or a prophet or fucking something because in order to prove that God exists, I have to say that I'm a vessel that he uses. And, well, I don't get it. Like, hey, I've never asked for you fuckers to follow me. Not once. Not ever. Not one time. No. I'm trying to send the same message Jesus did. Jesus didn't come down here to show you his powers. He came down here to show you your power. But unfortunately, well, nobody did see that they had power, or Jesus wouldn't have died on that cross alone. You know what I mean? But hey, the Bible is the Word of God. How can it be the Word of God? It's even a dictation through man's eyes. It's not how Jesus seen it. How do we know that God planned for his son to die? Maybe he put his son here to try and convince the world to get their shit together, and he just got killed. Killed for his problems, and nobody came. As a matter of fact, everybody said, I don't know who that fucking son bitch is. Let me go. Let me go. I don't know who that guy is. Jesus who? Those were his disciples even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Jesus was pretty gangster just to fucking just say, hey. And then they think, I don't know. Do we really think that he was talking to God when he said, why hast thou forsaken me? Like, he knew that God sent him down to help the people. Who forsaken Jesus? Was it God or was it the people? Hey, the people that he came down here to help. You know what I mean? Anyways, I thought I'd play a little bit of this video here. We got some Michael Della Rocha from Our Daily Lives, and he's going to explain to us how to get on the road to spirituality. Now, the episode today is called Sex and Semen Retention. So, he's concerned about getting y'all ready for the new earth, and, well, I hope it's coming for him, because if we're stuck on this one, and, well, he's got you not fearing, but if you're not willing to change anything, well, when do you fight? You know what I mean? When you have no money because your social credit score ain't there. You know what I mean? Or, like, did we not see through COVID how we'd all be willing to rat on each other? You know what I mean? But hey, it's all brainwashing. It's what they want. They want us all fighting each other, telling on each other, not coming together, noticing that they're the problem. You know what I mean? But humans enjoy this too much. Look at you guys. You enjoy your Rocco so much. You think I'd be a fucking just out there for you guys. I could be your little cow. And you don't want to come get me. You don't want to watch me milk. You got a few stupid scragglers, I'll give you that. But, I mean, Hillbilly, you guys got to find someone with some brains. You know what I mean? Hillbilly and slayback isn't just not going to cut it for you guys. You know what I mean? Then again, when you have to come back and say, hey, our children aren't worth fighting for, it's a hard thing to do. You know what I mean? You guys always kind of fucking sidestep that question. Hey, is the WEF real? And well, if it is real, should you do something? But hey, I was watching on here, like all these protests and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with people standing up for the Palestinian people. I don't have a problem with people standing up for the Israeli people, but the Israeli government, I don't know, man. There's a lot of elites that are involved with fucking the Israeli government, you know what I mean? I'm not saying all the people because, well, you know what. But these people who support Hamas, you think you could just ship them right away, you know what I mean? You get them on video saying they want Hamas, then you think you could just ship them out, you know what I mean? But hey, everybody looks for the easy way out, and well, that's through war and violence, you know what I mean? Get the job done rather than do it right, you know what I mean? Why not find a way for all those people to live peacefully? But hey, we want to be out on there marching on the streets for other fucking countries. Meanwhile, ours is fucking burning down, and well, we can't come together for our own countries to set the example for those countries. You know what I mean? Hey, government, do the right thing for these people, but fuck, you can keep trampling all over us all you want. You know what I mean? Maybe if we stand up to the fucking shit turds, maybe then the people will be willing to stand up to the shit turds. The Israeli people and the Palestinian people can come together and they can have talks without their government and say, hey, we just want to be peaceful, and well, whatever we earn, we're allowed to earn because we're all kind of equal, you know what I mean? But that's not the way of society today. We want to just pick a side, feel special, part of a group, instead of going where the truth may be, you know what I mean? But hey, let's find out about some
eyes. And the first thing that we have to understand is the power of sex. Yes.
This is my
And you know, when you think of the sacral and the sacral chakra, you think of that orange. And if you already know this, you can hit the orange hearts in the chat.
orange hearts.
Sex is your creative energy. And in this world, your creative energy is suppressed. And it's suppressed with guilt and shame, and they shame you. They shame you for being in tune with the...
You don't think there's creativity with sex right now? Like, Michael's fucking way out there right now. I don't know. I'm seeing kitty cats and fucking like, hey, it's okay to hang your wiener out if it's a parade. That's the world we live in. Don't tell me people aren't being creative, because they are. Actually, they're being sick, and well, the ones that, well, I don't fucking get this. When did this start happening? Hey, we can just be naked and do whatever we want because it's a parade. So, like, what happens if we had a straight parade walking down the roads? But we wouldn't, because we wouldn't want our children to see that. But our fucking children have to see, because they're different. They're special. And if we don't accept the way that they are, well, there's a problem with us. Well, I'm sorry, I don't want no fucking kids walking around seeing wee-wees. And don't tell me it's not happening, because I've seen it. Like, I've seen the videos. They're real. Of real parades where fucking sickos get to hang out. It's like, there's no pride in that shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, no pride. They got no pride. They fucking feel like they're fucking owed something that, well, I don't know. You're gay, you know what I mean? Be proud of who you are. not your sexuality. Who fucking gives a fuck? That's where we should get to. Like, it should be pride in ourselves, and that's what will get us the prize. But anyways,
natural ways of life. These are the natural ways of life. So sex, the sacral, the orange, that beautiful orange. Sex is your creative energy. Now, men have a very powerful ability to create, and you can tap into that ability if you hold on to this energy for a period of time. And when you hold this energy and pull it up into your higher chakras, you have a higher connection to God, and you're actually using this energy to create. You could create anything for your life. And if you're powerful enough, you could create brand new timelines, brand new realities for all people. And that's why it's really important to tap into these things. You can...
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this guy has like over 120,000 subbies, and people think he's the leader of the 144,000, and you guys are fucked up. Like, this is the problem. I don't look the part. This fucker does, and he's a slimy loser looking for your fucking money.
When you go through all of these processes that we're going to talk about today, God mode. And if you're here to activate God mode, you can write God mode. If you are a beautiful, strong, and powerful woman and you would like to connect with God mode, you could also write God mode in the comments. One of the most important parts of semen retention is the sacred secretion activation. For a period of time, if you constantly stay away,
like Michael Del Rocha, you dumb son of a bitch. There are children in trouble on the earth, and you know that. Hey, Iceman, this guy knows the children are in trouble. And he's teaching people about fucking semen retention. He knows about Epstein's Island. He's spiritual. He knows about Jesus' return. You know what I mean? Why in the fuck is he not helping people? Why is he telling people to fucking ignore this shit and get ready to hop onto a new earth? You're not facing any fucking fears. Yeah, the world is in trouble because everybody's a fucking pussy. Nobody's real. Like, can you imagine fucking running around thinking somebody's fucking chosen like you, and fucking you find out that they're just a big fucking retard? Running around like, do you know Wade Deaver? That guy's the biggest pussy I ever fucking met in my life. Do you know he threatened to put me back into the mental hospital? That him and Creek Squad were gonna fucking destroy me? That motherfucker's such a chicken shit piece of shit. I know. Well, fuck. Well, we need to change it, or fucking, it's just our kids. Well, we gonna wait for our kids to fucking do this fight? Like, hey, if you go watch WEF videos, you'll see that fucking, there's this guy, Noah Harari. He tells you, video games and drugs, that's your fucking future. Our country right now, I think in America too, I think it's Seattle, where you can just fucking get whatever drug you want. They do it in Vancouver, they do in BC right now, and they're trying to bring it to Ontario, where I fucking live, where there's nothing you can do if there's a fucking junkie on your fucking kid's playground fucking shooting up. And then you gotta worry about the fucking needles. But hey, I've actually seen ads where, hey, if you collect needles, they'll give you fucking chocolate bars. So we'll fucking get our fucking kids out there to fucking collect fucking needles for chocolate. This is the fucking world I'm supposed to live in. Well, here's the deal. Like, kids are in trouble because there's too many shitty parents too. because they were raised by shitty parents. Nobody wants to take a look at themselves and fix themselves. But then again, it's pretty hard to fucking fix yourself when it's impossible to fix yourself. Think about it. If you're a fucking junkie right now and you want to fucking get yourself cleaned up, get a job, get an apartment, get your shit together, you can't afford to fucking do it. Not where I am. It's almost impossible to have a fucking, to start at the bottom at a minimum wage job and fucking have an apartment, let alone a fucking car. And if you have kids, you're super fucked. You know what I mean? And then these people who don't have their kids, who CAS has, they'll never get their fucking kids back because they'll never get their shit together because it's fucking easier to go and fucking get drugs than it is to fucking go get a job. There's no fucking dreams out there. Look at what you have to do to be a fucking actor or a fucking rock star or whatever. You gotta suck 2,555 dicks and take it up the ass 2,225 times. Like, hey, and Upchurch doesn't even want to fucking fight for the independent. Like, hey, but if you don't do something, they're gonna take that option away. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a matter of fucking time. Like, this guy talks the big talk and then says, you know, picking on Canadians for fucking caring about fucking what's going on in the world. Hey, bud, sorry, you're not smart enough to figure out your president shouldn't be running a fucking country. Hey, sorry, I know about my prime minister. Hey, I'm trying to change it. Hey, you know, I think he's a kid sniffer too. Hey, I got a real fucking problem with that, and I'd like to have those questions answered. Why? Because there's a newspaper clipping saying that fucking there's an NDA with a young girl, but there was no lawsuit, but it got buried pretty good. You know what I mean? And the fucking shitty part of it is my mainstream news is paid by the people here. It isn't big conglomerates like you guys. We fucking pay for it, the tax dollars, to fucking get mind fucked by Justin Trudeau. Can you imagine? And then these fuckers, we pay for our news, and these fucking losers run a failing business because we have to fucking pay for it. And then they give themselves millions of dollars worth of bonuses. Millions and millions of dollars worth of bonuses. It's fucking ridiculous. It's almost shameful. But hey, Upchurch thinks that we should just fucking not take a look at it, fucking walk the other way and not do a fucking thing. Well, the standard of Americans and Canadians, well, I'd say that, well, it's happening to us right now. It's not too far behind for you guys. Some of your guys' shit is even more fucking ridiculous than ours. But hey, this isn't a word of a lie coming up because they like to fucking trick and fool people, right? So they got this little fucking thing going through the Children's Harms Act or something, and they bundle it up with a bunch of shit. So they make it sound like if you don't want this, then you don't want to protect the children. But it also says that you can't fucking hurt anybody's feelings. So if I'm on here and I'm telling Jelly Roll he's a fat, stupid son of a bitch and he needs to fucking accept it and be a man and stop teaching fucking other men to be fucking pussies, I could get charged and sent to jail, fucking money taken away from me. That's fucking ridiculous. He's a fat fuck. He knows he's a fat fuck. He knows he's a fake fuck. And he knows he's fucking hurting people's mental health by fucking... Holy fuck. Like, I don't get that. This is a huge star in today's society. Jelly fucking Roll, who's afraid of fucking getting his feelings hurt because he's a fat fuck. He made himself a fat fuck. He's got no one to blame but himself. And if his feelings are hurt, then he should use that and burn all that fucking energy off so he's not a fat fuck anymore. I accept the fact that I'm a fat fuck. Because I don't care. I accept it. It's my own doing. You want to make fun of me for it? Go ahead. I accept it. It's not going to be fun for you to bug me about it much longer. But hey, this is the way we want to teach our children. If you're getting picked on and bullied, run the other way. Fucking tell on them so they get fucking, even if you started it, you know what I mean? Instead of teaching our kids to fucking stand up for themselves and say, hey, You can call me fat all you want, but hey, there must be something inadequate about yourself because, well, you want to pick on my fatness that I know about, so you want to think you're a genius, but deep down inside your heart, you're really a fucking piece of shit, and you have your own doubts, and that's why you want to come at me. I have no doubt about being fat, but there's no doubt about the fact that you're a douchebag. You know what I mean? We should teach our kids to do that kind of shit. But we don't. We don't want our kids to be strong. We want to fucking stick candy in their mouth or whatever if they're fucking acting bad, and just to get them to stop, we'll fucking reward them to fucking calm down and stop. You know what I mean? This is today's society. It's a fucking joke. This world is a joke. It sucks being awake. Fucking see it. I don't see. I didn't, and it makes me feel bad because I'm like, I don't like calling people stupid. You know what I mean? But what else do you say? Like ignorance, stupidity. Like, hey, there it is, right there. Is it there? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you have kids? Do you want to change it? It's not that fucking hard to do. Just come together. Have a few conversations. Fuck these guys. Like, fuck, I'm like fucking get like 30 views on my fucking videos. And some cuck like fucking Rusty fucking truck can get like 2,000 views on a fucking video talking about fucking stupidity. And so nobody has to face themselves. I know nobody wants to watch my videos because then they have to face themselves. Nobody wants to fucking face themselves. Little me's trotted off like a little bitch. I at least respected him a little bit for being a little bit of a warrior, but fuck, you think if he got it through his head, he should fucking save his children. He'd come back to me and say, hey, Carl, you're kind of right. Hey, is there something we could do? But no, we gotta hold our pride and our fucking egos in hand and fucking never accomplish anything. Yeah, you have a good day too. But who knows? We're just. What else is going on in the world today? You got these fucking guys who talk about just seeing John Jones always talking about God, but yeah, he fucking go around and hit his wife, fucking treat people like shit. You know what I mean? There's rumors about him being a little suspect too. Maybe he's a devil worshiper. Who knows? Fuck. Who knows? Not much of a good, but maybe he's being set up. Who knows? Maybe he's just the sweetest person in the world, but who knows? I don't think so. Sus, why Adam Calhoun hates Upchurch fans. That BXB boy or whatever his name is. Does anybody know out there if the rumors are true? Was he like hitting on a young lad or something? Why wouldn't Creek Scott denounce that or come out and show Johnny Dagburn as a liar or whoever spreading that stuff around? You would think that's something you would look into, but hey, Ryan only cares about it when he cares about it, when it's Kylie Rodney, you know what I mean? But if someone wants to take down the fucking participants of Epstein's Island, that's too political for him, you know what I mean? He couldn't use his platform, those 3 million fucking people, and say, hey, everybody, I have a plan. We could unravel who was on Epstein Island, and all we have to do is help Marsha Blackburn out, and we either email or we tweet Dick Durbin and ask him where the list is and why he's holding it hostage. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to know. But we don't care. Like, P. Diddy's still walking on the streets, and I just seen a video of him just beating the hell out of Cassie. But does anybody care? Like, you think he would be in jail, but he's just not. Like, what's going on with your federal agents? I heard, then again, 52 of them signed off on that laptop, which, well, changed an election, you know what I mean? But then again, who knows if the election was even rigged on top of that, you know what I mean? But hey, Donald Trump wants his day in court about that, but they don't want to give it to him, you know what I mean? But hey, your FBI agents. Turns out there was some in January 6th in the crowd, eh? Did you ever watch those videos? Who are those people who were trying to amp the people up? And who are those people who shot the shit into people's faces when they weren't doing anything? You seen those videos? They're kind of weird, eh? But that's too political, and we should keep our heads out of political stuff. But this is actually real world stuff there on church. It's just you let politicians fuck you over and you don't care. You just want to wait for the next vote and not worry about it. And your little girl's going to grow up just fine. Hey, Bob, is she going to be a Bob Dreams? Is she? I don't know. Is it WEF real? Is it real? Is Klaus Schwab a real person?
Time he did this with Kurt, I said, hey.
Like, oh, there's fucking Rusty again. Terrence Howard. Hey, has anybody looked at that? Hey. Anybody want to see strange videos with strange things?
Why testing?
You guys want to prove me an idiot? What's your capsize, church? What's your capsize? I don't know. I mean, does this look like he had the capsize on up, church? Did he bring the fucking receipts or what? I thought he did. I don't know. I thought he put that video together very well. But hey, am I still being deceived? I don't know. That looked like a fucking pretty sure shot that Upchurch knew who he was. And yet you want to sit there and lie? Like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. And here's the deal with Upchurch. The thing that kind of bothered me, because he called every motherfucker out there. He called everybody out. And as soon as somebody answers, he whines and cries, "Why is everybody into the drama? I'm trying to be my own person, and I want to do my hobbies. Why don't you go get a four-wheeler, huh?" You called everybody out, bud, and then you fucking whine like a little baby when they fucking come. Like, not even in the harshest of ways. Like, this is a little baby. Like, I can't believe I thought this guy was chosen. What a little baby bitch. Well, here's the deal. You're a baby bitch one day, you can be woken up the next day, you know what I mean? It's all a matter of perspective, how you want to see yourself. Hey, Upchurch, do you see that there's a problem coming for the children? Or, hey, should you keep your mouth shut and not do anything? Especially when you have 3 million followers, but instead you'll fucking throw them at Adam Calhoun. Why don't you bring your little pussy fucking clan over to me? Why don't you tell them to be men for a change, huh? Like, tell Wade to back his fucking mouth up for once. Tell him to finally prove to me that I'm the mental case that I am and put me into the mental hospital. But then again, he had fun little times telling stories about how I've been on experimental drugs and in a sane asylum and locked up in... like, fuck. What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with Creek Squad, huh? You guys got mental problems. Especially when you come after people who are willing to do the right things, like Rusty Truck. You look like a bitch. And then you got Uncle Will complaining about everything. He knows everything that's going on, and then he's going to come. And then he wants to see me in women's underwear. I still don't get that. I don't get that. But here's the deal. They're going to be wanting to make videos to me. One day, they're going to want to tag me, and I'm just not going to... I'm going to be so far up the stratosphere, I won't even notice that they're tagging me. But I'll wish them the best because I want no harm. This is why I do this, you know what I mean? I want the best for Uncle Will. I want the best for Rusty. And hey, I like Upchurch. I want the best for him, but hey, if you're saying you're riding with Jesus and you're not on the side of the truth, you're not really fucking real. You're kind of fucking fake. You're not really a holler boy, and you're not really the people's champ. And well, you're not really from past the stars. Well, you might be from past the stars, but he's got to see it. He's got to know it. But hey, who knows? Who knows, eh? I don't know anything. That's the thing. I just think something's going to happen. And I think that I'm part of it. And I think. But I thought Ryan Upchurch was chosen too, and I was fucking, might have been wrong. No, I still think I'm right. But I just think he's just got to know himself a little bit better, you know what I mean? Maybe he's playing the role that old B. Looser wants him to play, eh? Maybe he's B. Loose's bitch. Maybe he's playing squirrel time, you know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows in this world? You think you know somebody, and then all of a sudden you find out they're just, hey, when you find out that your friends will lie on you, when they know you've been on death's door and they'll still don't give a fuck about your life just to save their job. Like, not even any extra, just to fucking save their job. You know what I mean? But hey, I can't wait till I get to fucking have my platform where those motherfuckers can't run, they can't hide, they can't block me on social media, they can't do anything. They'll have to answer the questions. Prove me a crazy loser, or fucking eat it. You're gonna eat it. You have to eat it. There's no way around it. There's no patting somebody on the back saying it'll be all right. No, you gotta figure it's gonna be all right yourself. And well, when you fuck with God's chosen people, sometimes that's gonna be a hard, bitter pill to swallow. Because, well, people just don't know about God right now. They're just naive and they're ignorant. And they have a sense of what they think God is and what God wants them to be. That's just my opinion. Jesus came down to tell us we have our own power within the truth. He is the truth and the way. So in order to have the truth, you have to have authenticity. You know what I mean? You have to be authentically yourself because you're riding in the truth and you don't give a fuck what anybody says. You'll go on YouTube. You'll make yourself look like a complete fool, saying you're chosen, saying that you're willing to get a fucking blood test, willing to say, hey, I'm willing to get a brain scan, see if the right side of my brain is firing more than most humans because there's something wrong with me, or see if the Holy Ghost has fucking possessed my fucking body, or to see if there's a way to measure Christ consciousness, you know what I mean? Is there a little questionnaire I can fucking fill out? Like, fuck, you know what I mean? Hey, maybe God's just not what you guys all thought it was. You know what I mean? I don't even know what God is. Anybody who claims to know what God is a fucking liar. See, what happens is I think outside of the box, and when I think about God, my brain actually fucking starts to I have to stop. I'm like, fuck, it's endless possibilities. How's it going, the boy 6'9"? I just came on here for a few minutes. I gotta go shortly, but let's see what else is going on in the world. Tom McDonald diss. Who knows? Hey, did you guys, like, nobody questions anything in this world anymore, right? I watched that part of that press conference with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Not that I'm interested in that fight because it's just a fucking distraction, but sometimes you can see some stuff and you're like, what? Like Jake Paul's talking about how he wants to something about Mike Tyson's lips. And then Mike Tyson says something about getting an erection about a 16-year-old Jake Paul dancing. It's kind of disturbing when you think about it. I mean, I hope that he just wasn't thinking when he was talking, but who knows? We love these people no matter what. You know what I mean? Who knows what the fuck's going on? And you think that some of them have to sacrifice something, and well, you know that some bad things have happened to one of those individuals, right? But who knows? Who knows the truth? Only they know the truth. What's this? Breaking.
Where the incident or the accident occurred is near Iran's border with Azerbaijan.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, hold up, everybody. I think we got breaking news.
Says that some of the president's companions on this helicopter were able to communicate with the central headquarters.
Helicopter and convoy
hopes
carrying.
that the incident could have ended without casualties. He added that there were 3 helicopters in the president's convoy, 2 of which were carrying ministers and officials, and they arrived at their destination safely. Further, it's reported that Sayed Mohammed Ali Al-Hashem, Tabriz's Friday prayer imam, and Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian are also reportedly...
Iranian president suffers mishap in a fucking helicopter.
Raisi was in...
Fuck, you guys ready for war? You guys are ready to go to war, but you won't fucking say no to the cocksuckers who are gonna put you in there. Like, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys. Like, you guys know that. Like, you guys gotta go check your own information. You can't take my word for it. But when old Trumper was president there, he had it so Iran didn't really have any money, you know what I mean? China wasn't buying oil from them and a bunch of stuff, you know what I mean? So they didn't really have the money, but your President Biden felt the need to give him a great big check. So what they did is they traded 6 hostages for 6 hostages, and an extra $6 billion to go with it. Now, I think they gave him another 10 on something else. I can't remember what it was. So $16 billion. Can you imagine? Your president handed that money right over. But then again, DJ Khaled, there's a video out there. Go check it out for yourself. This guy says that this is in 2018, DJ Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Now, should he be doing the best music? Not only that, I seen that video on. You guys have to go ask Dagburn. Is there a video out there with a whole bunch of, I think they're like Jamaican lads, smashing records and stuff like that they made with DJ Khaled because they're saying that he's not very nice to children. But we're okay with that guy walking around on the streets. A Hamas support, and we're not, if we don't make them answer the questions, they're not going to answer them, you know what I mean? The FBI and CIA are not your guys' friends. I'm quite sure you got some good ones in there, and if you all stood up to them and said, hey, good ones, come stand on this side and leave the other ones standing over there. Now, hey, we as a group here, with the good ones, we're making citizens arrests, and you're no longer part of the CIA or FBI. You're going behind bars because, well, you kept information from us and you tried to hurt people that tried to give us information. And whoever fucked with Julian Assange is going to eat a whole bunch of fucking karma. That's what this is going to be about. It's going to be about karma. The karma you can't release out of yourself. Who knows when you die? Maybe you take it with you. But here's the deal. I wouldn't want to be one of these fucking overlord shitheads who have fucking made so many people suffer. Like, you gotta think, even a dealer that knows that there's fentanyl in this stuff, you gotta live with that karma. And if something happened to somebody, you're gonna have to eat it. And if you killed somebody, you're gonna have to eat it. And then you're gonna have to eat the pain and the suffering that the family members had to go through. It's not going to be a good time in the awakening when people actually have to realize that they have to fucking eat what they did, you know what I mean? Karma's back in town and she's going to be a motherfucking bitch. There's going to be squirrely fucks running all over the place. You're going to have politicians begging to be arrested. I'm telling you. They're going to beg for it. They're going to find out there's a God and they're going to fucking want to pay for their crimes. And they're going to know that they're probably much safer in jail than they are in the general public. You know what I mean? That's just my opinions, but hey. Anyways, maybe I'll come back on later. I hope everybody has a good day. And, well, I didn't have any shitty comments in my thing. That's the first. Everything nice. So thank you, everybody.